Okay, here's a video on how to remove a mower deck on a John Deere D 100 series tractor. If you want to check out the video on how to sharpen the blades, click right here. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is lower the deck all the way down as far as you can and take a little bit of pressure off it by pushing it a bit further, and then come down underneath and there'll be 4 pins you need to remove. There's one back here on the back arm, if you can see it, cotter pin up there, and another one right there, and the same thing on the other side. So gonna remove those. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Got some light on it, so just gonna pop this cotter pin out, remove the washer, set it aside, and then if it's still tough to get it off, then you just need to push the raise and lower arm down a bit more. So I put it all the way down, and then this comes off a lot easier once you do that. And you can just take that off, and that little locator tab goes down into the deck down there, just like that. So the other side's the exact same at the back. So you got those off, just set them up there. Then this arm here that ties back to the same spot right back where the other arm was, there's a pin on that one and a washer, just remove that too. Same thing again on the other side. Alright, so just took that arm off that post up there, just lowered it down on top of the deck. Okay, we're back over on the other side of the tractor. Same thing, that pin comes down to the deck on the adjuster arm, and then that pin up there and both the washers. Okay, so those are both off, and the arm's still up there. Okay, the arm's down. Now, one other thing, probably to make this even easier, the first thing, instead of lowering the deck down, would be to remove the belt tensioning spring. Probably make the whole process a lot easier if you take this off first. So it's just right at the front of the deck, and I just use a pair of vice grips and grab the spring, lock it on, and pop it out of that hole, just like that. Try to get a better angle there, hold the belt out of the way. So it just comes out just like that, takes all the pressure off, so all those posts will come off a lot easier. And then you can just come up here, slide the belt off, and then the final piece is the front arm that hooks on up here at the front. All you gotta do is take that pin out, just like that, washer, drop that arm out of the way, and then that's it. You can pull the deck out which way you want to go with it. So you can bring it out this way, or I like to go that way because the chute's on the other side. So I'm not going to take the deck right off or right out of the bottom of the tractor, but as of right now, everything's free and clear, and it would just slide right out. Alright, so to hook it back on, it's just opposite of what we just did. So I never took the deck right out, but obviously you just slide it back under the tractor, and then start at the front with your arm, hook that on, put the pin and the washer back on. This is really hard to do with one hand. So that's back on. You can hook the belt back on. And then start with your arms. So that one's back on. Get the washer. And the pin. We'll go to the back. Put the back arm in. Right, there you go. That's hooked back on. Just gotta put the washer and pin on. Washer's on. And the pin. Same thing on the other side. Back here on the other side of the tractor, both these arms are hooked onto their post and pinned into place. So the final step will be to hook the belt tensioner spring back onto the deck. And obviously just make sure your lever is all the way down. That makes it really easy to do this. A lot less struggling that way. And same thing with the belt tensioner spring. That should be the first and last thing you hook up. So you got your belt on, the PTO pulley. Make sure all the other pulleys are or the belt's hooked around all the pulleys the right way. And then grab your vice grips again, clamp it onto that spring. Just like so. And bring it up to this hole. And hook it into that hole. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Like I said, the two main tips are to remove that spring first and have the deck all the way lowered for the whole process, and that'll make hooking those arms onto the post a lot easier, and it won't be much of a struggle at all. It was a little bit of a struggle for me holding my camera and working with one hand doing this, but as long as you do it that way, it should go real smooth. So like I said, if you want to see how to sharpen the blades, check out my video at the beginning of this video with the little card there up in the top right corner. And thanks for watching.